Bada, 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 ba 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 ba. Howdy everyone, this is Bikini Bro here. I have made a fish. I'm having a lot of fun with this. I discovered Veto Tube, which allows you to make very simple images that react to mics, and I am enjoying this immensely. I have made a fish. I am joined here by Hurry Apoyo today, who does not have a PNG because I cobbled this together.
Clearly, I am missing out.
Yeah, I cobbled this together very quickly, but I love it. Um, I'm gonna go
It's
ahead and put
adorable.
Hurry Apoyo's our Discord up in here. Actually, now that I think about it, the up here is where all of this information for Timberborn is gonna be. I gotta slimmer
Yeah.
it. Just pardon me for just a moment. Wee. There, I think that'll do. I don't have a reflection yet. I'm planning on getting one in so I'm not upside down, but I also enjoy being upside down. So we're gonna be playing beavers like this. I am grinning ear to ear right now. I'm very happy. Look, I can eat
Do not
things.
wait.
Um,
I
ah,
can't.
ah.
This is delightful.
I am having a lot of fun. I can't wait for the
Mm.
Final Fantasy stream. People are gonna be like, "The heck, a fish?" I've been bouncing back and forth on what to do for these things for a while now, and I want to give credit to the Dark Rose 77. So I have been in analysis paralysis about what to make for a VTuber, PNG tuber, picture tuber, whatever you want to call it. Goes, you need to make just the simplest thing possible and do that. And I was like, okay, I'm gonna make a fish like the one from SpongeBob, and I have done this.
And it
And
is beautiful.
I hope so. I hope people enjoy this. But I know Dark Rose 77 specifically helped me get over this hurdle. So I want to thank them for that. And we are going to be doing VTuber, not VTuber. We're going to be doing beavers today. I am a fish, but we will be doing some beavering.
They both involve water.
They do both involve water.
Close enough.
Alright, I'm gonna load up the game. We're playing Iron Oak, which is ironic because this is now officially our Beaver Core Cottage Core day. I need to make a screen that very specifically is like for I need to make a thumbnail for this.
Mm.
And I want it to have a lot of sunflowers and stuff. Like a beaver
Mm.
sitting in a sunflower field and being with a flower crown or something.
Just make it all cute and
Yeah,
sparkly.
exactly. Uh, how does one operate? Okay, I'm
And Dark
streaming for the very
Rose.
first time with only one screen. If you guys can hear gurgling noises in the background, That's because my dishwasher is running right now. I'm washing dishes. Because I am an
That or it's
adult.
you eating. You will never know.
Uh, you will never know. We know how to do mic suppression. So this is a colony of iron oak, or beaver core, as we are going to be calling it. We have a population currently of 13. We're hovering around 13 or 15 beavers, which is going to change today. We're going to do an expansion on the population. The issue with that is that we have run out of water every drought we have had, so we need to up our water production.
So we're
Um,
doing the Industrial Revolution here.
and not immediately, just enough that we just enough so that we can get houses and production going. I actually have 2 houses set to be built here, which will raise our population by 3. So we'll go from 15 to 15. I can't count. It's late. 15 plus 6, 21.
And I
Is that
just
right?
hate doing math in general.
We are bad. We are both bad at math. This is not a math stream. We wanted to play Beavers after this. So we come
I
into the priorities.
still don't know how I pass calculus.
So we are expand. Oh, we're building 3 houses. We're expanding the population by 9, and then we're going to be upping our water storage a whole lot, and we're going to be expanding across this river here specifically to hold back more water, and then increase the sort of area that we're able to affect. Over on the far side of the colony, we're going to be building our industry sort of over here. We've already built our baby's first dam right here.
Look
In
how cute
order,
it is.
yep, in order to hold back water during some water during the drought. I just now noticed there's an elevation change here. That's not good. That means this area here is still going to dry up whenever the drought comes.
Hmm, that's
Darn.
a problem.
So we gotta get this done sooner rather than later.
Oof.
And we have, but we achieved our goal of last stream of having trees planted. So we've got a forester, and we've got 2. This is our foresting area here. I like to make little communities. So we've got 2 loggers here, and then we've got a teeth grinder and a wood pile here for this wood production area.
It's for
And
the aesthetic, and
I
also it's
think,
practical.
and then I want to build a little castle up on this hill here, and then we will expand into doing scrap collection up here, and then
Hmm.
possibly just expand up this hill as we go. I want to get rid of this and this, or at the very least pause this, because they're putting a whole lot of materials in here whenever I think those materials could go elsewhere. Um, More specifically into building this dam. I want to make this area down here a spatter dock farm.
Hmm.
So that's kind of what I want to do there. And yeah. So right now we're waiting on wood. I think we're going to pause plank production for now, because we have in here 4 planks. We can go ahead and put this on normal, but they're just waiting on a singular log. And then once they put that log in there, then we can get to these trees, which isn't much, but it's better than no trees. Because we are waiting on trees to grow. So that is what we're doing now. How long on these oaks?
Longer than you would like.
Yep. We're going to speed it up to 3 times. I have 1 beaver without a job, so I'm going to open up the science hut. All these trees down here are done, so we're going to pause this. We're going to put in another builder. And we have 1 beaver Kurzol on planting plants, and then we have 2 beavers here on harvesting plants. We're growing sunflowers and carrots. And then we've got 1 beaver here on berries. We could pause that until they have something to do, but I'd rather them just harvest whenever they're available.
Well, there's a lot available.
Yeah. We're harvesting our first sunflowers today. No storage space available. Interesting. That means we need a pile for planks. So we're going to be doing a lot of production over here. So let's go ahead and put a small pile here. I'm just going to put it here for now. And we're going to tell it to store planks. Yep, and then we're going to say for wood, go ahead and do a lumberjack flag up here. Mark these trees for cutting. Hurry, Pollo, don't forget to be watching chat for me. I don't have my second screen, so I can't see whether or not anyone's talking in chat.
So far, no one has come on.
Fair enough. I didn't make the usual announcement on Tumblr, which is usually where I do this kind of stuff. I want to pause this and we don't need to be getting up into this area just yet. This is our plans to build essentially a roundabout for the water. I want to build triple floodgates.
Yeah, and that's not happening for a while.
That's not happening for a while. Hopefully we don't get a bad tide that sticks with us in the meantime. Because I want to do triple floodgates across this walk path here. That way, whenever the bad tide comes, because it will come, all this water coming out of here will become radioactive, and then it will slide off this way. And that's the idea for our plan. We do have some progress on this dam here, and once we get this dam here, we will have more capability to get trees, because we'll be able to get up on this upper platform here, but also on this lower platform where these
you can grow more trees.
These birch trees are, yeah, exactly. I am gonna tell them to prioritize 1 barrel at a time. So So the next day we'll hopefully get more water storage done because we're full on water storage. And also I want to pause these while we are thinking about it because we're going to be building these during droughts. That way we have more power coming into this power area. Because
Okay.
I think the next thing we need power for is the gear workshop. And that gear workshop can go right here. Hmm. The large
How
pile.
will beavers
Yeah,
get to the water if you're just going to block off the stairwell, the staircase?
that's exactly what I'm thinking of right now. I'm thinking if we do a small warehouse that can transfer power. So we do one. I think we're gonna do a medium warehouse here. Or we might just have to do a shaft. We're gonna have to probably build all this up before we um block it off. And then they might have to get access down, say, the back here. Or over
Mm.
here. Over here is a good place.
Already has a
Here.
stair built in.
It has one of the stairs built in, but we do a stair here, path here, and then a stair here, and then we can do something about that. But I think the solution is a lot easier. We've got this water tower or this water container built. Ooh. Alright, we're gonna have to high prioritize all of these water containers. Because the last two droughts, we have run out of water. We're actually gonna.
Yeah, running out of water is really bad for a fish.
For a fish, yeah.
Mhm.
God. Can you imagine not having. Can you imagine not having water? How do they do that really dry voice? Can you imagine not having water? Yeah, can you? Can you imagine not having water? I need water. I'm gonna give myself the hiccups doing that.
Be interesting to see a fish have hiccups.
Look, we have 7 baby beavers because we built one and then two of the house.
Instead of hiccups, it sounds like you gave yourself sneezes.
I have 3 job vacancies. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the gathering flag. And I can go ahead and destroy this. And pause thinking hut. That way we have no vacancies. And look! Who works here? Malele and Zerkoi have already pretty much filled up these barrels.
They worked really hard.
Yeah, let's go ahead and increase the priority of these two. And these as well. Because we're going to be having a drought here soon, and I don't want to risk running out of water. There's a barrel. We were thinking of building a hauler's hut. And I think it would be prudent to have it. We kind of have like a major throughway going this way and what will
Hmm.
become this area. So I think having it somewhere. Ooh, the water's.
Hmm.
Not the water! Not the water! I need
When you
water!
haven't even finished all your barrels.
Okay, we're actually gonna pause for a little bit. This can be a normal priority, this can be a normal priority. We are in a drought, which means this needs to be. Do we have clay? We don't have clay. These are things that need to be the highest priority right now. We can pause planting. We can unpause this guy. You no longer have anything to do, so we're going to pause you. We're going to pause you and you. We're going to unpause you. Going to pause. Have you come out. And we're going to destroy this. Because destroying it will recover us 3 planks. So all Kurzel needs to do is make 1 plank. Before the water fully goes out. Because these just need logs. And we have logs here that will come through. Oh, this is where we were going to do the hauling post. Let's pause you. And actually, if we destroy you, we can get those materials. Look, we have enough of the dam done that it's holding back the water some.
Never, but long enough.
Okay, now that we have storage for planks, that means that they can pick up these planks around the area and then use them. I have 4 beavers who don't have jobs. We're gonna add 1 here to the builders. Alright, add 1 here. And we can go ahead and unpause this, set them to harvest. And now we have all our beavers with jobs. So this second dam we build will help keep this area green even during a drought. So everyone's eating carrots and everyone's eating sunflower seeds. By increasing our well-being, we increase sort of work speed and stuff like that. It keeps telling me to unlock the iron teeth, but I can see it. Where do I see? Yeah. So we've got 10% increased speed, movement speed, and longevity. Yeah, and then the more they have whenever they're growing up, the better. The more they have whenever they're growing up, the faster they grow up. So we could do. How much science are we on? Oh, we're almost to triple floodgates. Nice!
Hey.
Nice. You see, this area stayed green during the drought because of our initial dam, but I thought this went all the way back around the curve, but it does not. Because that right there is something I did not take into account, is this little step here. So that means we probably want to eventually build something across here just to keep the water back all along the whole of this valley.
Like beef for the best.
Like just that. They're harvesting all these trees. Okay, you can be paused. Oh, but then you don't have a job. Yeah, you can be paused. And then this. Oh, these are paused. Huh. All this time my beavers haven't had anything to do because they've been paused.
Oof.
We do have 8 planks though. Yeah. See, now all the builders are going to be hauling things over here.
what are the chances of you getting one done before the drought ends?
Pretty good, I would say. 'Cause they're doing it into only one right now. Yeah, see, it's getting built right now. Waiting for. We've got over half the containers done. Are they going to be able to make one last haul for the day? Looks like it. That was very dumb of me.
To be fair, I didn't notice either.
They've been working on this instead. And now the drought begins again.
Don't you mean drought ends again?
Oh, yeah. Words. Watch the beautiful water flow over the land. Don't
And
mind
also that
this
one.
so much, but yeah. So we can get contaminated beavers
Okay.
here. So we're going
We
to
got five.
pause these.
Right in the nick of time, too.
We're going to unpause
Out of
those
water.
though. We can go ahead and destroy this. Gatherer's flag is turned on. You're going to be moved to here. You're going to decrease by 1. You are both in here. We're gonna get 2 beavers back on pumping water, and we didn't run out of water this time.
Yay!
Look, it's pretty much done.
Everything is flooded.
Yeah. And we now have 500 science. I turn this down to 2, so it's a little bit more. So if we come here to landscaping, we're going to get a triple floodgate. Yes. And we're going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right there. And then for decoration, we're gonna unlock this little bit. Put that there and there. Okay. And we're also going to put a little bit of decoration here. This is the 1x2. This is the 2x2. Is 120. We're gonna put a roof here and a roof here. And the reason we're gonna do that is because if we go to paths and we most of our beavers have to go through this intersection or past here in order to do what they need. They can go around this way, but just by walking through here, they will see a roof and go, "Oh, that's pretty," and then we will have a higher well-being.
Like,
Yeah. So we want stairs here, and we also want stairs here. And we're gonna go ahead and destroy resources here. Unfortunately, we'll have to do that because I want to get in a lumberjack flag here, and then a berry gathering hut here. And we're going to go ahead and we've already got these cut, and then they will harvest the berries as we go. And then we can go ahead and destroy this, and then it'll fill up with water. I'm going to destroy this, and then we will put in a singular, like, the contrast between this water and this water is quite big. But then that will keep this entire area green. And I think that's all. We have one beaver without a job right now. And we're full on builder. So what we'll do is we shall say more science.
Isn't science wonderful?
It is. Yep, so now we've got these roofs in, so our well-being is gonna go up. Because you're gonna see a little bit of that roof as they walk by. I don't think we have any other decorations unlocked. But I feel like that should be something we do. Which aesthetic thing do we want to unlock? A bench, a hammock, a shrub, or a lantern? Or do we want to save up for a scarecrow?
Lanterns.
Lanterns? Okay.
Lanterns.
We're going to unpause these. Our goal is to get up here to these trees before the next bad time. But this over here will still be a high priority.
Wait. Halloween is going to be soon. It's Scarecrow.
Does chat have any input on this? I don't know if there's anyone in chat right now.
There is no one.
The struggles of being a unknown on the internet, or blessings, depending on how you look at it. I want to start planning this, but I don't want them to accidentally start building it all. So I'm actually going to delete this so that they can't get up here. We are going to build a castle.
That will be beautiful.
We might need to unlock this guy. Or do we want to go straight for the big house? Let's unlock this one next. One job doesn't have any. Inventor, lumber mill. Where is this job that is not filled? Oh, they built this guy. You can be paused. So now we have a beaver that doesn't have a job. Well, I think that means it's time for us to build a. If we come here to food, so we need to put the farm here so it has reach down here. Well, we're about to have 4 jobs open up. Oh, I have a lumberjack and a gatherer's flag over here. We don't need these. Because this lumberjack flag will reach here, and then this one here will reach all those bears.
To destroy the
Oh, but they're gonna be flooded. You're right. You're right. You. Yep. So we need food gathering. Here. And then we will do wood gathering here. And then we're going to do a farm. We need an aquatic farm.
all of the aquatic.
We need more science. We aren't getting enough science. And we aren't getting it.
Clearly, you need a bigger population to make more nerds.
Well, we've got 3 scientists going right now. So first off, we should do an aquatic farm. Because that is something we actually need. We're going to have to get that tomorrow. And then that has to be up. But does storage have to be underwater? Are we allowed to have, say, a medium warehouse here? And then have a farm on top of it? Okay, we have unlocked the science. The smart thing to do would be to put a warehouse and then the aquatic farm here. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to come here. I'm going to say demolish resources. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then we need to get to it. So we're going to delete those 2 berry bushes. Oh, we need a path across. Oh my gosh, this goes all the way to the edge of the map, except for that one tree. as a path for consideration. It might be better to have them go through here. We shall see. Okay. And we're at the point where we're going to need a hauling post. I think this area here near the main district is where we want it to be. Yeah, here. We're also going to build a rooftop terrace with stairs here just to improve well-being. For now. And they're starting to work on this here. Look, the beavers can go into the water.
Aquatic engineering. So I've put these small piles here, one with planks and one with wood here, and told haulers to bring them to this location so that this is easier for them to build. I feel like priority should be up here. Because the second, I'm going to lower these. Because the second we get over here, we also... Actually, I'm going to lower this entire area. So they do all this first. Because this is as a... Well, if we get a bad tide, though, and we do this and then get immediately over here, but we're not really... we don't really have enough wood to produce planks. But a bad tide right now would be very bad for us. I don't know, Hurry Poyo. Which do you think? Should we focus on this upper area here or down here? A bad tide would mess you up.
Yeah, we're gonna do priority on these, and then normal on here. Decrease the decorations because we don't necessarily need them, and then we'll keep this on normal. So we also probably need a building hut, which we should be able to afford tomorrow. And we can just put that here in this area here. And then that will help
And
increase.
the more droughts that have occurred, the higher the chance the bad tides popping up, right?
Yeah.
So we don't know.
Right now, if we have a bad tide, we're gonna have to destroy part of this dam. That way it all flows out this way.
Good luck.
Thank you.
Look at those little. Oh no, I just noticed that the science machines are not in sync.
Have fun with that. That's because I have one of them turned around a different way. Oh, one of our beavers is. Oh, you're injured. Uh-oh. We need a medical bed. And we'll go ahead and put the medical bed.
Beaver's dental is covered in by insurance. Naturally.
Yeah. Zugundi is injured. I don't know if he's gonna get better on his own.
Gives them a better chance to buff them.
Yeah. We need wood. We're out of wood. That's why I wanted to expand over here. Is because we need wood. We're waiting. Just about everything here.
Regardless.
We're gonna have a hauling post. We don't need as many science people. Shoe jobs don't have workers. Oh, we have 3 beavers that don't have jobs. Because we need this hauling post done. I'm just gonna put you guys into the farmhouse for now. See, these guys are gonna be eating up wood the second we make it. But we need planks for up here. Because these require 4 planks and then 4 logs. Hauling post should be done.
In order to live, you need to make the levees. But in order to make the levees, you need wood. And in order to make the wood, you need to build something else. So if you don't build the levees first, you're screwed.
Exactly. Exactly.
Well, there's a non-zero chance you will be screwed.
Yeah.
We don't actually know.
What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tell them to plant more oaks. in this area if it's going to stay green. And then these guys here, if we go to food, we can probably tell them to plant some potatoes in these spaces. And then what we'll do down here is we'll put a grill down here once these guys are built. I'm gonna call it here. This needs to be normal priority. Right? Normal priority here. Okay, we need this built because this is 3 levees here. 4 levees, and then we get all this wood. We can pause these lumber mills here. Because we need an influx of wood, and this is going to be that wood, not this.
So basically, you're gambling.
I'm saying I'm making the smarter decision because this is gonna cost
So much.
so much, but this here is only going to cost us 48 wood and not even any planks. We can turn one on. I want these guys to be a low priority. Okay, we've got a drought approaching. That's perfect. We can finish this and the drought, and then the second this water dries up, we can start cutting these trees down.
So your gamble pays off.
Okay. So if we come here to well-being, right? We have a not well-being. rooftop terrace, right? And they're 2 by 3. So if I want to make a plaza of these, right? That would be 1, 2. So I want to make like a little. So it would take 4 of these houses. 2, 3, 4, right? And then I cannot, just double checking here, I cannot put a campfire on top of there. So yeah. Yeah, so here for storage, I want to put a medium warehouse right here. And then for farming, I want to put the aquatic farm here. Right. And then this one would have to have a path here. Right. If I go out here. For wood, we can have a lumberjack flag right here. So we can give that a high. So I put my hauling posts on a lower priority. The beavers will go in there whenever they don't have anything else to do.
Nice.
Okay. So we're not going to have anywhere to store potatoes. And we need a grill. The grill comes unlocked, but it needs power. Drought has started. I'm going to pause one of you. That way we're not draining as much water. But now all this area here is still green. Which is exactly what we want. Because our trees won't stop growing and our crops won't stop growing. Does this need power? It does not need power.
Oh,
It just
good.
requires a work. Awesome. So we're gonna do like a so. We're gonna start grilling potatoes in here. Then we're gonna need storage. So we're gonna need a medium warehouse here. We should actually probably do it along here. So we have actually more. to work with. We're gonna do here. Here, and then here. No. We're gonna do here, and then here. Get rid of this, and then we're gonna do get rid of this and this. That way, instead of having to build up to it, we can just have in well-being rooftop terrace. We can do one right here. Yeah. And then this warehouse here is going to store uncooked potatoes, grilled potatoes, potatoes. And then this one here can store grilled potatoes. And then we can path here and a path here. Should take care of that. And then this one here is going to be, we're going to be growing spatterdock.
Finally, the spatterdock.
Yeah. And we're finally getting wood in as well. I'm going to put a higher priority here. We're still not retaining any wood. So I think we only need one. Right here. We're going to put this at a slightly higher priority. Whenever you come up and you come up into well-being, there is a dance hall. Right? I want the dance hall to be like over here. Let's go ahead and plan for it to be.
It definitely looks fancy.
Yep. So we come out one here, and then this is the dance hall. Or better yet, just clear out all this. Yes. And I come here for well-being, and I want there's a mud bath, but I want the dance hall to be have enough room for decoration and to get by it. So it will be there. That means the area around it will be this. I believe. I need to know if there's a hotkey for this or not. For deleting multiple paths. I haven't seen any hotkeys. Okay. Okay, so that will be where the dance hall is, right?
All squared off.
Yep. And then there is a carousel, but that needs power. There is an agora. So I want you to come up here and then there be an
Master's
agora
on.
surrounded by houses.
Well, I did not. I was so focused on the thing, I didn't realize Aster popped up. Aster
Yeah.
says it's the Bikini Bro.
Howdy,
Guess who's
Aster.
coming home tomorrow?
Oh, Moogle will be very happy for you. Moogle has been missing you. Cursing Vermin's been taking care of Moogle, but Moogle has been missing you. Where are you?
I hope you weren't waiting long, Aster, because I was a little zoned out.
Yeah. I'm playing with only one screen right now, so I can't see Twitch chat. Aster, sorry about that.
I can, but I was focusing on one screen instead of the other.
I think our goal is going to be to get this entire area here filled up with trees.
Fair.
I think that's a good goal. This entire area here filled up with trees. And then
All trees all the time.
getting rid of the areas underneath the buildings here, because believe it or not, the game will check to see if there are trees there, and then that over time will slow down your game.
That's a problem.
But we're getting another influx of wood, which is good.
Never argue with.
Yeah.
It's the drought.
I'm only gonna add 2 builders in here because I do want.
Yeah,
These unemployed.
Of the drought, you don't have to worry about the bad time popping up anytime soon.
Want 2 workers. 2 haulers. Yeah. They're building and working up here, which is good. Because we want that for a bad tide. I am going to tell them a lower priority on this because they do tank flanks and they are just decorative. I'm going to go ahead and get a lumberjack flag here. And then mark these trees here for cutting. And we'll replant a forest back in here and stuff. One beaver is injured. Did we ever build this guy? This guy should be a hybrid.
Work in these conditions.
So if we have not a monument, but well-being, and we have an agora. It's only 400 science. We already have science, but it takes. Actually, we have enough here for an agora to be unlocked. Right, so I want to surround this with buildings, and the buildings I want to surround it with are 2x2s. So I think this is good, and then we go to housing, right? They're not going to be able to get into that house. They're not going to be able to get into those side houses either. So maybe this is not the way to go. I do want to have like something in the middle of all buildings. So let's see, housing. If I come here and I say we want to build a tower. So we'll do a house here and then a house here, right? A house here and then a house here. And then I take normal houses. So a drought has just ended. For most of that drought, we only had one water pump running, and this upper section here is still filled. Down here still has water in it. I think that's a good sign. So if we do regular logic, right? Right? How are they going to get in? And how are they going to get to the other side with this setup? There's probably some sort of creative mode or creative tool that you can use. But this is part of what I find
I'm
fun.
sure someone has tried to make it or is trying to make it.
Exactly. So if we do a path through here, right? Do the stairway up here and stuff. If we go into well-being, and instead of an agora, we do campfire. So we center this whole thing around a campfire. Right? And we do paths like this. And we do a normal lodge like this, and then we would have to delete this here, and then do one here, and then a normal lodge like that. And then do another double lodge like this, so they enter onto the main roof. Yeah, like that. But then how are they getting onto that center part there? We do have stairs, so they can come up the side here. No. Ugh. I got rid of that so you wouldn't build anything. Now I'm not going to be able to plan or sketch anything because there's going to be these thingies in the way.
Oof.
How annoying. I do think we're on to something here. I don't think it's in the right place.
I wait your genius.
I wish there was a quick key for this demolish mode. Okay, so okay. If we do this, and then this, this, and then another double launch. Right? And we have a path here. Right? Then we have, well,
What is going on?
everything is flooded because they're building the triple floodgate.
No.
We need to lower the floodgates. I hope that hasn't been going on forever. I just saw the flooded building 42 at the bottom of the corner. It's been long enough that some carrots died. Oh no, they die in 1.4 days. So it's been like it's been the water reaches all the way over here. That's a little funny. Look, they've decimated these trees over here.
Oof. Trees, a part of a balanced breakfast.
I'm gonna pause this just because we don't have a whole lot of wood production. Is this water gonna clear up? Why are you flooding? My beavers are happier because of the flood and they're getting wet fur. Because that's a thing. Is having wet fur right here. And they're all getting soaking wet because of the flood.
is great.
Why are you flooding? I'm gonna come here, I'm gonna tell this one not to synchronize. And I'm gonna raise it up. That tells me that down here we need another. Come here, I need to delete this path. I need to delete this. And then we need to put in a dam. Right here, and that needs to be ultra high priority. Okay. And then we probably need to do the same thing here. We need to delete this path, delete this, add in a dam, and then a path again. We need a ultra high priority that. That way no beavers get stuck.
Thank you. So honestly, it's kind of interesting that they don't just automatically nosedive into the water.
Well, what's happening is there are 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tiles of production here. We're fitting 8 tiles of production in an alleyway that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Does that make sense?
High pressure.
Yeah, so it's got a higher pressure.
That sounds like a problem.
And the water pressure here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is, it has a certain amount, right? So that means that we did not have enough release here, so it was building up here. I think
So
we're
you
good.
put more pressure on a thing that could not handle pressure.
Well, we're gonna go on 2 speed because apparently the beaver, I can't trust the beaver. Okay, so if we do this, it's gonna be kind of off center. So what we need is things here. So if we go here for storage, and we do a water storage, and then we do well-being, we get a grindstone, right? And then some sort of decoration, like a bench, right? Then we have, or better yet, yeah, a bench, and then we have paths surrounding this, right? Right. That's 4 this way and 3 this way. We can have a path going off here. Okay, and then delete this. And then housing. We have this guy up here. Not quite sure how we're getting to him, but he can exist there. And then this guy would be here.
It would be interesting if you could make bridges between apartments.
It would be. I don't know if you can or not. So I actually want these guys to be facing in. Because they will have a path going back along here, but this guy needs to be mirrored, right? And then we can do a stairway up there, but how? Because
Lots and
also,
lots of
ideally,
staircases.
I have these guys on the corner here. I would have to build a platform out specifically for that house.
Rip
I would need
those
to
oak trees.
sacrifice those oak trees. But then I have
It would be a perfect cause.
room for this, and then we get the single logic there. And then
And
here
that
we
a
have
lovely castle.
this. We delete this. We have this. It goes through here. Do you see what I'm getting at?
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a small little sort of villa there because we can have this and then a single there. And you know what we can do? Landscaping. If we get a single platform, right, and do these corners here, and then there would be one here, and we do a stair up
Oh,
here.
there are bridges.
There are bridges. We are very far away from bridges, and you can also not do them in between houses.
Oh. You can't put the platforms between houses?
I could, but I don't want to.
Because that's basically your bridge right there.
And then we do housing. We're actually going to get these guys and rotate them to be here, and then rotate them to be there. We actually won't need this. Right? Or this. If we do that. So what we're going to do is we're going to say no planting here. So we're going to build up a storage here, and then a double decker house, and then have that.
Okay.
And that will be what our vista looks like for the most part. We'll have an exit out here to the dance hall. This here will have to be a house. Uh, this will have to be here. And then we will have to do a stairway up here. We can't do it there. Here. And if we do housing, right, and we reflect this on this side, then we can do not an agora, but a rooftop terrace. There and there. I would like to get one here, but I have no idea how they're going to get up to it. We'll have to leave that. And then there can be a decoration there. And then we'll have to do... I think I had it paused that entire time. Uh-oh. Okay, so we're gonna have to not replant this corner because we'll have to have a house and then a platform here. And then something up that way. If we do housing, the mini lodge is too deep. Okay. Yeah, but the idea is to form a little sort of castle structure up here and then have beavers live in it, because that sounds like fun. Okay. So we're going to do a second forest. So we're gonna go ahead and do it here. So we're gonna go ahead and tell it. Crops. We're gonna want to do batter dog. Right. And we'll start there. Because it's not even going to be able to reach here. So we're going to go ahead and do... not to here. Probably take out this path here. And then grow batter dot. In here. And since the farm ends here, we will put the path here. And then we'll probably have a second path. Up there. Then have some sort of path climbing up here eventually. Possibly to here. So I've got a drought approaching. So
Good.
I actually want to raise these up as much as I can. You're gonna cause flooding. So that we can just hold as much water as we can. Priorities? I should increase these. We want those built next. But once the drought has started, we're going to unpause these and build these. So I have 10 vacancies. Oh, are those vacancies here in the building hut? We had a death wave. So we've got people here. We've got 2 and 1. We never built this grill. Right? Yeah, we never built that. Let's do a grill. There. I think they're more than keeping up with this stuff. We have both of these working, right? Yeah. And we're full on log. So we actually are good on logs. So we can open these guys up. And then we need So we have 4 places that actually don't have anyone working in them. What are those places? You have a job, you have a job, you have a job. You have a job, but you're not doing much of anything. You need a job, and you need to be making grilled potatoes. So we're gonna have a big influx of population with this. So then the question there is, we might have to do the Angora on a different level. Oh, it'll fit here. Yeah, we'll go ahead and do that there. But where are these beavers going to get their jobs? We're gonna have to expand our industry. Which, whenever this drought hits, we will have to send people down here. Change up these water wheels. And then get people working on gears, which we can unlock. And then we'll do this here. We'll have a space of 3 we need to fill in. I think we have enough for the paper mill. We should unlock the scavenger flag. And the smelter's there, the mine's there. We could just do a storage building here. And then transfer power. Because that's considered a solid building. That might be what we end up doing. Up here with this forester, I want to go ahead and plant blueberries here. Because that'll reach down there, right? Yeah. And assign path here and here. And then we need another large log pile. We're going to put that there. We're decent on storage for just about everything else. But we're going to have spatter dock here. And then we're going to have the aquatic farm there. So we're going to do another little sort of wood outpost here. So we're going to need... Here we're going to need a grindstone. We're going to need a working house. We're gonna need water for these beavers. I want to get over to that wood eventually. For now, though. This is going to be a major production zone for logs. And how we're going to do that is we're going to build levees. Right? And we do a stair up here. And then we do a fluid dump. Actually, let's make this look interesting. We're going to demolish all of this, yes. So we're going to do it along the edge here. Will that reach the center part, though? We could eventually dynamite and then make this like a throughway. This will be temporary then. So we're going to do a wooden staircase here. Actually, we will probably have to do it here. And then how does this fluid dump position? I could do it right there. And we're gonna see how far that stretches. And then build trees just all in this area. We're gonna do, I wanna do maples so we get maple sap. Right? We can start in this area. We'll do pines. Pine trees. Pine trees. We're gonna do a line of pine trees right here. Actually gonna surround this entire area in pine trees. Just like that. And then chestnuts are another thing we have to harvest. So we're gonna tell them to harvest chestnuts here. Do pine trees here. That's all pine trees to get sap from, and then chestnuts to collect chestnuts from. And then, how do you do that? Is that a gatherer's flag? We're going to tell them to plant oak trees here for now. And then maple you get sap from. We're going to tell them to do maples all along here. And then we'll do oaks the rest of this way through here. Just as many as we can. And that is what it will eventually look like. Eventually. First we have to get through this drought, but we're good on food and water. For both. We have one building that's not connected. Oh, because they haven't built the stairways. Yeah, you lack work, and then you all are going to lack a little bit. We now have all of these water wheels built. So I want to deconstruct that, and then this path here, so that they don't go into contaminated water, because this water will be contaminated again. We can go ahead and tell them to get rid of this. We're going to do a small storage warehouse right here to connect power. I don't know what we'll be storing in here. How about some gears? Because we are going to build gears right here. And then the power should connect through here. And then after gears, we have a paper mill, and then a printing press, and then tapper shack is probably what we need next. Because I need to put a tapper shack up here. And it's got to be accessible through everywhere. So I don't know where I'm going to put that just yet. We're working on this area, and they're working on this area more importantly. We're just waiting on planks, I believe. I believe we have all the logs in for these. We just need more population, which means we're probably ready to build up to here. Okay, so I'm going to do a path here. Right, and I'm going to do another forester right here. That will cover the rest of this area here. You will be able to cover this area for the most part. So I'm going to put another lumberjack flag right here with a path. Right, and then we're going to build in district management. We're going to build a hauling post right here. I think that deserves another little house. Perhaps. Yep, there, another little house. And then we will do a decoration. Decoration. We've got benches. And we can do roofs. We might as well. I can pause you guys for now. Because we still don't have enough jobs for everyone to work in. We're going to put a higher priority on you. So they get you built first. Are we just waiting on planks at this point? I think we might be. So maybe we build another lumber mill here. And then decorations, we can put a bench here for you guys. That way people have a place to take a lunch break. That's gone forever. As sad as that is. We're going to delete this while it's here, and then we're going to change this storage here into plank storage. That way we're just ahead of the curve there. We have gear storage down here. I don't think we will need too much gear storage, because I think most of the things that take up gears are like 50-ish. They're building these houses like fire, though. Yeah, these guys here are just waiting on planks. Pause you for now. We don't have anyone in the plank maker, so I'm gonna prioritize both of these because everything we're waiting on right now is just waiting for more planks. I don't need anyone in the aquatic farmhouse right now. Builder's hut, district center. Farmhouse is keeping the food population steady. We can pause the fluid dump. The drought is ending. We can pause one of these gathering flags. Where are you? Yeah, we can pause you. And then you are over here. There are berries there for you to gather. Here, workshop, we can build Batter dock we don't need. Construction priority. Where? Inventor's hut. We're gonna keep one going. I'm gonna decrease priority on this. Two of these so that they. Does that help with our beavers? We still have 4 jobs that aren't employed. These water pumps. Okay. I think I'm going to call it here for today. I want to thank Currypoyo very much for joining in with me today. We've had a little bit of economy issues, but that's just because we're at the stage where we're going to need more beavers more quickly. So what we've done today, while I was quiet for a really long time, is we built our second dam here. And we have built our third dam pretty much just about, which this will keep us from experiencing bad times. So whenever we need, whenever we experience a bad tide, we can close this up. And just as the water is starting to do here, we can let it flow down this side. And then we don't have to worry about it getting into our colony. We have also flooded this entire area for spatterdock. And then I'm going to put cattail wheat over here. This needs to go back one. I see that now. We're going to go ahead and do a single platform, and then there. And then we'll do a platform here. We have also, in this short amount of time, I say short, but it has been fairly long, begun a new whole wood area. We're going to use fluid dumps in order to green up this area. And we're going to purposefully grow wood in this little nook, because that is, of course, always our main limiter. But I think this sort of rural country expansion out here, and then we have more of a city over here with our production over here, maybe some windmills over here, or on this hill over here, and then we build up this way with our homes starting with a little sort of semi-castle structure over here. And yeah, we need more beavers. And these guys out here can have kids, but I'm just going to go ahead and say we need more. We're going to increase the priority on this. And then next time we play, we are going to focus on building out this housing expansion and then getting our population to grow. That way we have more beavers available for jobs, for hauling, for building, both of which we built our first building and hauling huts in this area. We've got another hauler going to be built over here, which will specifically provide wood to other people and places. And we're gonna go from there, I think. I'm gonna go ahead and build a whole bunch of small piles before I forget. And this is gonna drive our AI a little bit, but it's gonna be wood. And we're going to tell it to supply other places. Wood supply. Wood supply. Because eventually we're going to have so much wood in this area, we will need to definitely for sure haul it off to other areas. Before the expansion that let us have infinite districts, this entire area would probably be its own district specifically for wood. But yeah, we're gonna be grilling spatter ducks in this area and things along those lines. But yeah, thank you everyone for joining. And I hope you guys enjoy. Have a good night. Bye bye.